thanks to our crew members. And welcome to IMBA program at the National Chengchi University. I'm really pleased to see all of you because just a few weeks ago, we're still wondering if we get to see each other face to face. So I should say, in the beginning, just like Howard, I think I need to introduce to you myself a little bit. I am the Associate Dean at College of Commerce, responsible for international affairs. And me, myself, I've been through the stage that whoever sitting here has experienced. That I studied in business administration in undergrad and got my master's degree in New York in computer science. And then I've worked in the industry for many years as a programmer, system analyst, project manager, and then to MIS manager in New York. And then from there, I became a consulting manager at KPMG, the consulting firm, responsible for business transformation. And then I was recruited, I transferred to IBM Consulting Group, and then leading many projects as their consulting manager for business transformation and innovation. And then during that time, I really see that I need to upgrade myself, and then I was really looking forward to do some research and then to learn more from school. So I got my PhD from University of Melbourne, which is in Australia. I stayed in Australia several years and became a consultant, became a co-founder of a consulting firm in Australia. So during that time, I really feel that I get to use what I learned in school. And then I really feel that it's very interesting that I get to learn and get to share with students and with many of my colleagues. So that's why I came to NCCU, and I'm a professor at the MIS department. And then I also got involved in this IMBA program, which was established 20 years ago and has always, and I'm pretty confident that it still is, the best international MBA program in Taiwan. And then I enjoy teaching here, and then I also very appreciate that we get to have such a diversified environment with students from different countries, and then also have faculties from very different areas with their expertise and sharing with our students. So this is NCCU, the IMBA program at NCCU, and we are the first English taught MBA program. And then we are also the first dual accredited MBA program, which we are accredited just early this year by EQUIS, which is a European Education Associate Foundation, and then for another 5 years of accreditation, and also AACSB, which we are going to renew our accreditation end of this month. And also, very importantly, we are the only PIN member in Taiwan. PIN stands for Partnership in Management School, and each country can only have one business school to be selected to this circle. And in this PIN that we get to share many educational resources, and then the students get more opportunities to interact and then to participate in different activities. Okay, so the very unique features of IMBA program is that we have, like I mentioned, diversified student body, and then we have very outstanding faculty members, and then we provide student exchange opportunities as well as dual degree opportunities. So in the following sessions, I think all the students will share with you how they experience all these unique features at the IMBA program. And at the moment, each year, we have 145 students, and then the student body will contain 77 local, currently 77 local and 68 international students. from more than, and I think this year, more than 14 to 16 different countries. And then the students' average age is 30, and then they have at least 6 years working experience. And in here, we have an international faculty of diverse background. Excuse me. I always like to mention that we have 3 kinds of professors that are teaching different courses in our program. The first kind is we have professors from overseas that are partner schools. They come over seasonally and giving lectures. And second part is we have a lot of doctor CEOs to come to share their experience. They are doctors and professional professors. However, they all have great experience leading world's top enterprises in different countries. And last but not least are the faculties here in NCCU, and we have professors selected from different departments, and then they form a very well-designed curriculum, and then to teach you those core courses and then those important skills as a leading manager in our business world. So the first kind, faculty from overseas universities, we have Professor Sandra from Purdue University, who's coming very soon, specializing in marketing. And then, for instance, Jason Xu, professor, he's from UCLA, and then he also is specialized in financial management. And then second part, like I said, we call them Dr. CEOs. So Professor Renhua Li, he's former Vice President of Human Resources at the TSMC, but he also was a General Manager for TI, Texas Instruments. And then he's very specialized in talent development, and then also Confucianism. And then we have Joseph Hu, and he's the former managing director of Standard Poor's. Also, for instance, we have Professor David Chen. At the moment, cooperates with Chunghwa Telecom. Is giving several interesting lectures on small and medium enterprise management. And Professor David, he's a former executive vice president for Ericsson. And so this is the second group type of our professors. Last but the least, most of our IMBA faculties from NCCU that they got involved in EMBA courses. I should say the reason why I'm in such a hurry because I started this morning 8:30 my EMBA courses, and then I jump over to our session, and a group of EMBA students, they want to say hi to everyone, and they want to re-emphasize that this is really a very great program and welcome you to really have a chance to participate and join the program. Okay, secondly, the teacher will have, usually they have teaching award from different organizations and have held the teaching positions in prestigious universities overseas. So here we have selected members, me from the MIS department, and then we have Caroline, he's from BA department, and then for instance we have Howard Trump, who's very specialized in business analytics and the predictions. All right, so these are the 3 different types of faculties that we provide to you. And then our partner schools around the world, and then you get the chance to exchange to those interesting schools for half a year. And then these schools, most of them, I should say all of them, are ACSB and FS accredited, which means that they provide quality courses, and then they are in interesting countries. So for you to really get a chance to explore and exchange. And then last is the very important attractions of the IMBA program. In the past 10 years, we have signed contract with these world well-established business schools in France, Germany, and Austria, which was 3 years ago, I signed a contract with University of Economics and Business in Vienna. And also Purdue University, I signed a contract 2 years ago so that students will get to study the supply chain management at the Purdue University. So all of these attractions are, I should say, one of the assets of the IMBA program. And students get to study 1 year here in IMBA in Taiwan, and if you get selected, and you can go to our dual degree partner school and study another year. And also by paying the domestic fee, which means paying IMBA fees, that you get to get the dual degree. Except the last one, the Purdue University, that you need to pay the study credits. Okay, so this is the attractions of our dual degree program. And then talking about our curriculum, the curriculum design have 4 concentrations: entrepreneurship, finance, management in Asia, and the marketing. And on each concentrate that we provide courses for you to enhance your knowledge about management in Asia and knowledge about entrepreneurship, finance, and the marketing. And of course, there are several interesting courses that with building features regarding business analytics, regarding innovations. We do a lot of company visits, and the most recent visit, I believe, it got canceled. But the most recent one is I organized to visit one of the largest marketing firm in Taiwan and sharing their social interaction activities. And then so students get to do a lot of company visits and also participate in different activities like the whole prize competition. And even this year we have students with different backgrounds and join the case competition in New York and case competition in Canada and in different countries. And we will sponsor you and hope you to get this chance to get involved. And in addition to that, I think our students are very excited about those vivid activities that held in IMBA program. For instance, it got canceled this year, the Dragon Boat competition has been one of the traditions, but we are still working on it and hoping that we will join it next year. And then tea leaf picking, and then many visits, and then of course then we party sometimes. All right, so that's the lots of activities that held here in IMBA. So then talking about this program, there are flexibilities that Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. is our class time. And of course, Sunday and Saturday, like right now, from 9 to 12. And then to 2 to 5, that we're also giving courses, lectures. And then student body that I should say we have a very strong in the past 20 years. It's very difficult to stay in contact with our students, our alumni, because they're scattered around the world. However, at the moment, we have a very happy and healthy alumni student body. And then it's scattered around 60 plus countries. That can't imagine that how many students that are hidden around the world that used to be IMBA graduates. Okay, and then talking about students joining the program, what are their purposes? By analysis that we have, I believe there are 3 kinds of objectives that students wanting to participate in the IMBA program. First one, career advancement or better career development. Second type, they like to maybe look for a new path in their career, switchers. And the last one, which we see more and more, that they're looking for ways to start their own business or to be more innovative in the industry. Okay, so a few examples. So we have Hank Chen. He's a career switcher. Before he was a software engineer, and now he's a vice president of Intel. And then we have Michelina. He used to be a Chinese interpreter. However, right now he's a Taipei bureau chief of a Polish investment and trade agency. And then we have Edward Liu. He's at the moment is a global business developer of Amphenol LTW technology. And we have Joyce Liu, who's working right now in Shanghai, but she is the strategic procurement manager of Hewlett Packard. And we have recently graduated Freddie. Freddie is from Guatemala, and right now he's a product manager at ASUS and responsible for Central American market. And also with Anastasia, she's from Russia. And then at the moment, I should say Anastasia, she wrote a thesis about web design and then about how to develop a good interface for a business. And then from that thesis, she also presented with the interviewer, and she got a job as a website project manager at ASUS. So these are one of kind of our students. And then career enhancer, Titan. I can never forget Titan used to sit in front of the line in the classroom. And by that time, he was a senior manager at IBM Taiwan. And then after he graduated, just a few years, he became the general manager at the IBM. And then now he switched to China Trust. Okay, and then we have Heather Lin. He's a senior manager of American Express, and now is the vice president of business development at American Express. She's in Shanghai also. We have a big alumni, Shanghai IMBA alumni, and then they co-work with the EMBA alumni in Shanghai, and then have many activities inviting students around the world to participate. Okay, and then of course we have Chris. Chris is at the moment the chair of our student alumni, and he's also the vice president of Tri-Oriental Investment. Yang Yu Vi, he's from Germany, and now he's the general manager of AHK in Shanghai as well. And then we have Thomas Helsinki. He established his own business in Taiwan after graduating from IMBA and selling those healthy foods products. And then we have Howard Su. Have you ever heard of 一条通寿司? Okay, he's one of the chain, sushi chain in Taiwan, and very well established business. And then we have DeVries. He's a senior consultant and now the managing director of Gaber Brand Consulting. All right, so all of these, I just want to say that no matter which goal you pursue, but we do have senior students and our alumni are willing to help and also willing to lead the way. And then just this afternoon that we will have leaders forum in this room. And today I invite the CEO of Porsche, the luxury car, to come to this stage and then sharing how they survived and succeeded in the automobile, one of the world's largest industry. So this is an example. And last week, just same time, same place, that we have Roger Chen, who is the general manager of Line Taiwan, and also sharing their hands-on experience and insight about the industry. So this is also one of the important courses that we given to students, and then like to bring to you most practical experience of the industry. Right. So probably you recognize Audrey Tan, who was also one of our speakers. He's our digital minister, and then share his own experience and the philosophy about the digitization of the country. All right. So the important things that I believe in your mind is to understand the tuition. Very, I should say, affordable in compared with our partner school around the world. So this is our tuition fee altogether in 2 years. If you maintain your schedule of taking the courses and your participation, that you end up paying this much for this program. And then, of course, we provide quite a lot of scholarship to our local students. So IMBA scholarship, over 1 million that we will give selected students, and also international students will receive other kinds of scholarship. And then, therefore, for you to be admitted to this program will require, of course, your degree and also proof of your English proficiency, reference letter, and then also professional qualification and your skill, proof of your skill. So these are the requirements, and then we can give you further details in the later session. So that is about the IMBA program at NCCU. I'm really looking forward to talk to you more and then see you soon in the campus in the future. Okay, thank you everyone.